Etsy ads. What are they and how the heck can you increase your revenue and win on the platform with Etsy ads? I'm going to be diving deep into that in this video. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So before we begin, please give this video a big thumbs up as it does help me a great deal, and also don't forget to subscribe for more Etsy tips and tricks weekly on this channel. But today we're going to be talking about Etsy ads. Now, I do get a lot of questions asking me about Etsy ads and how people can win with them on Etsy. Since Etsy recently, well I say recently, I mean it's going to be a few months ago now, they actually changed their platform once and then they changed it again a couple of months later. They seem to not be getting it quite right with Etsy ads. I'm not going to lie to you. As an Etsy coach myself, I do kind of look at the Etsy ads platform and kind of scratch my head and think they could be doing more for their sellers with this platform. But I'm going to be basically explaining to you how you can win with Etsy ads the way it is now. So when you do a search on Etsy, you will sometimes, or most of the time, see that there are Etsy ads on the very top bunk basically of the search results, and usually halfway down the page. And these spots are specifically reserved for people using Etsy ads. But the thing with these ads is that a lot of Etsy shop owners ask me this question and they say, I'm not seeing the results I used to be seeing. And the thing with this is that I like to describe it, I know that my Facebook members are all going to be laughing right now because I say this all the time, but Etsy ads are like adding fuel to the fire. It's literally like pouring fuel onto the fire. If you have listings that do not convert, that don't really get views, that do not get sales and don't get any favorites, then putting money behind them and putting them on Etsy ads and using Etsy ads to push them is not going to make them perform any better. It's purely a platform to enable you to push an existing listing further. It's not a platform to use for you to get sales on listings that aren't getting sales anyway. So if your listing has really bad photography, or it's confusing to the buyer in some way, or even the SEO is not great and you're using keywords that either are too competitive or that, you know, people just are not searching for, and the fact of it is that Etsy ads are not going to work for you. And the thing with this is that Etsy is quite sneaky, because what they do is they automatically promote every single one of your listing. And it used to be super easy to actually go through and turn these off. Now it's not so much. Now you have to manually click it in a new tab, click do not advertise. It's quite a messy process. But what I would recommend you do is to actually every 2 weeks go through and make sure that your ads are performing well for you. You can actually do this by going into the Etsy ads page and looking at how your listings are performing. And when you do this for the first time, it will really open your eyes, because actually what is probably happening is that you're spending a lot of your budget on listings that just are not getting you sales, and that is why a lot of people use up their budget really quickly. So basically, in a nutshell, only promote the listings that are selling well for you. And if you have a lot of listings that are not selling well for you, then that is an opportunity to work out the kinks in your shop, increase your conversion rate. And just a side note here, if you're actually trying to promote a listing that is not going to convert well, this is actually going to hurt your Etsy shop, because you're getting eyeballs to this listing, but they are not interacting, they are not buying. So actually you promoting listings that are never going to perform well, that are not performing well, is actually damaging your Etsy shop. Because of how SEO works on Etsy, we know that Etsy does look at your conversion rate, whether you're using Etsy ads or just organic search. They look at your conversion rate, and if it's not great, i.e. you're getting eyeballs to this listing but they aren't clicking, buying, whatever, then it's not going to work for you, and it's actually going to damage your Etsy shop in a very slight way. So it is definitely worth going through and making sure that you are only promoting listings that you know are going to sell for you and that currently are doing well for your shop. Now, Etsy ads, I'm going to read exactly what they say. With Etsy ads, you only pay when someone clicks on one of your ads. The amount you pay for depends on how many people click on your ads and how valuable the place where your ad is being shown actually is. And we also know that the cost per click can vary widely depending on where the listing is being shown and how valuable that cost per click actually is. So it's a little bit of a minefield. Knowing exactly what the cost per click is really something that now we cannot control. We used to be able to control exactly what the cost per click was, and now we are not able to. Actually, there is also a very secret, sneaky tip that Etsy Ads doesn't actually show us off the bat. If you go onto your Etsy ad and you open up the More Options tab, you can actually be shown visually graphs which do show you exactly what your performance has been over the last 30 days, 7 days, or a custom time frame. So definitely dive deep into Etsy Ads. Do not just turn them on. That is the quickest way for your ads budget to get eaten up. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and do not forget to join the Facebook group and download the 30 Days to a Kick Butt Etsy Shop workbook if you haven't already. But for now guys, I shall catch you in the next video. Bye everyone!